New at 5, a local woman is speaking out after returning home from a trip this weekend only to realize her car had vanished from the Columbus Airport parking garage. NBC4 Samantha Bender joins us live.
From John Glenn International Airport, in fact. Sam, what is she saying about this incident?
I spoke with Katie this afternoon, and she says she's upset beyond belief. She's flown out of John Glenn 3 times just this past month and typically leaves her car in the long-term parking garage. But after this experience, she says she won't be again. Now she's calling on the airport to update its security systems to prevent this from happening to anyone else. Katie and her husband are frequent flyers.
We park in the same spot every time, 5th floor, long-term.
Only when they returned home from their trip Sunday night, their Jeep Cherokee was nowhere to be found.
We were turning the panic button on. We walked every single row on the 5th floor, baffled, looking at each other like, I wonder what's going on.
After much searching and no luck, she filed a police report and took an Uber home in complete disbelief. Katie tells me she spoke with an airport police officer the following day.
He told me that you will never find out what happened to your car that night because the surveillance cameras in the garage are subpar. They don't show much of the garage and they often are broken.
The airport tells me its security cameras are operational, including the ones in the garage. They would not answer my questions on camera, but did tell me that 10 vehicles have been stolen from the parking garage in the past 6 years, including 3 this year and 6 last year.
Something needs to change, and it needs to change right away.
Wednesday, Katie learned her car was found by Columbus police. It was totaled on the side of the road.
I walked by it 10 times until someone said, no, that's your car. It's just, as you can see in the pictures, it was completely stripped of everything.
Katie says now that she knows what happened to her car, that's a side issue. The main issue now, she says, really lies with airport security. She says while the car can be replaced, someone's life cannot.
And we have to know the car's coming in, the car's going out, and it needs to be monitored. I mean, it needs to be, the surveillance needs to be top notch.
Katie tells me the entire situation is baffling to her because there's only one way in and one way out of the garage. She says she was told by a parking attendant that they had record of her entering the garage those 3 times this past month, but no record of her ever leaving, which she says is unacceptable. She says the airport is the hub of our community, and as Columbus continues to grow rapidly, the airport, she believes, really needs to take a look at security measures that other cities have in place. Local for you from John Glenn International Airport, I'm Samantha Bender, NBC4.